Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video, and in this video I just want to continue breaking down what I'm seeing in this movie Transformers Age of Extinction. Right now the dude, this bald dude who's the owner of KSI company, they working with robotics and stuff, and this is one of the workers that you see. I got it on pause and I want y'all to hear what the conversation that they having.
A farrago, an embarrassment. And he spoke. How did that happen? You know what a flaw is, Wembley? A flaw? A flaw is a total failure. I did not have control over my prototype, and I want to know why!
So what he's saying is, he basically represents the government. They want their agendas. They want their artificial technology to work without flaws. Their goal is to make it perfect as possible, 100% perfect. And now I want y'all to listen to this clip right here. Right now you see Bumblebee. He riding down the road, and you're gonna hear a conversation that Optimus is having with what his name is, Cade Yeager, who is the star of the film, and he represents the human race.
Let's give Bumblebee the good news. We got a ship now. We're leaving.
You humans, after all we have done, you don't know what you've wrought upon yourselves.
What? What is it now? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm doing stuff out of my league here.
You don't see who's controlling who. Within that man-made prototype I fought, I sensed the presence of Megatron.
But the Decepticon that started the Chicago War?
How do you think KSI built those bots in the first place, They had a whole mess of dead Decepticon heads, and they were downloading their minds. And I was in charge of autopsy duty. No union, no benefits, no nothing. They hooked me up to Megatron, and that mind wasn't as dead as they thought. He fed them the science and specs. Also,
Now you hear it now. That little robot basically represents our ancestors. They use their bodies, or they found like different scrolls and stuff like that to learn how to do all of this. Like I said before, they use our body parts when we're dead. When we die, they use our body parts. Nothing goes to waste. And they showing you right here, they put us in these labs. They even have this in the TV show Westworld. I stopped watching that around season 1. I ain't even finished season 1. I'm in like season 1 episode 3 or something like that, but I need to go back and rewatch that. But basically, the little robot literally telling you how they used him to help build these prototypes. And Optimus, he said that he sensed Megatron, and in this conversation, basically, Megatron reincarnated into this new body called Galvatron, which is in Transformers Age of Extinction. So they talking about reincarnation in this film, because that's what it is. That's what they can do. That's what we can do. But they do it artificially through robotics, using our body parts to assist them.
also they could build him a brand new body. Then he infected it with his evil, nasty chromosomes. That red beady eye.
And then you see he said something about infected it with his nasty, evil chromosomes. This is a side note. Like the Germans, the German, they got the Germans. I don't know their back history or their back genetics or nothing like that, but I think German people or whatever they are, that literally represents the germs that they talking about.
God, got all in my lovely locks on. I can smell it right now. Total inside custom job.
And then I just thought about something. That little robot said it got all in my locks. What if that little robot represents so-called black people who had those locks and they used the ancestors? Like he just represents. They used him. You see what I'm saying? They used that little robot. He represents the so-called black people. Again, we're not black, but I'm just speaking the language so y'all get what I'm saying. And then you got to look at the roles. You got to look. You got to look at the roles that they're assigning these characters, because some of them represent certain species. Some of them represent certain species and stuff like that, and they good at reverse psychology. Like you think they'll have you thinking that the Transformers is to help the humanity, but really it's they designed them to harm humanity. See what I'm saying? So that's the game that they be playing. So yeah.
KSI might have named the body the snappy name of Galvatron, but that's just Megatron reincarnated.
See?
You knew this and you didn't warn them?
Little girl, you can go to a pretty dark place when you're on death row. He's been playing KSI all this time, all so that he can manipulate them into going after the seed.
So he going after the seed. The seed is like I've been telling y'all, seed mixing. They got us mixing seeds, mixing in with each other, using love as an excuse to mix with each other. Love has nothing to do with truth, because if you love, if you in an interracial relationship, as far as I think I know, if you love your significant other, you would accept truth. And the truth is, we are seed mixing, and our creators do not like us seed mixing. I didn't create that rule or law. You have to go back to the creators. They literally talk about that in this timeline. I'm not saying it is good or bad, but I'm just sharing what the timeline that they showing in this movie, and then you can base it off real life. What he said, I lost track of thought.
Wait, the seed?
Oh yeah, okay. Basically, Galvatron is using KSI because he used that company to reincarnate. So basically, he using that white dude who's the owner of KSI. He used him to manipulate them, so he can basically come up on the in the end. So he can come up in the end. He wanted them to create him a better body. You know, basically like what Elon is doing. He's being used to create. It's just like we can be using them. We supposed to be using these people to create stuff for us because they are our slaves, but they flipped it, reverse psychology. You see what I'm saying? They are the ones who's supposed to be slaves to us, but they flipped it. You know, we in topsy-turvy world. You know, as above, so below. You know, at least that's how I think. So yeah, they basically after the seed. And it's a lot more that I want to go into, but it's so long. It's so long, and I don't have a full understanding. I'm just sharing what I basically have concluded so far.
Those nasty soldiers that were chasing us. I saw on board the ship, and they took something that they called the seed.
Listen,
See?
60 million years ago, give or take an eon, thousands of planets were cyberformed with seeds.
See?
They turned your organic life into our elemental metals. Our creators destroyed your world.
Now you see they literally telling you they came here with all this technology and all this stuff and destroyed the organic way of life. This is why we going through all of this, because it was a war and we don't know nothing about it. So they give us stuff like Civil War and all this Black History War and stuff like that, when it's really deeper than that. And this is all like metal and stuff like that, and it's covering the planet, suffocating the planet. The planet was terraformed, and he's saying right now, our creators, you know, they pretty much, I think, talking about the Anunnaki and stuff like that. And plus, it's more than just the Anunnaki, as far as I'm aware. There's other species that are advanced as well. Our creators destroyed your world to make us. See what I'm saying? It was a sacrifice. They had to destroy something to create something.
To make us.
And that's what Galvatron wants to happen again.
See, they
He
want to
wants
happen
to
again.
detonate that seed in the biggest city and kill millions. He's gonna show the world, baby, I'm back.
The blast wave will incinerate that city into molten metal. He'll have enough to build a massive army.
And then what going on now? All these volcanoes. What happened when volcanoes erupt? All that molten rock and stuff start forming and stuff, right? So but the thing is, this is an old movie. This shit just not happening. But see, like I said, they good at manipulating timelines and stuff like that. Like stuff that was already supposed to be happening is just now happening. So basically, we confused with the timelines we supposed to be going by, because they don't interfere with our timelines. So now we going backwards, I believe, something like that.
And annihilate your species forever.
You dumb greedy bastard just bought Extinction to yourself. Not my problem though. I'm free at last. Whole thing worked out good for me. I'm walking.
You gotta get the seed before Galvatron does it.
And then you see they got China. China is involved with a huge part of this. That's why China probably going through what they're going through, as far as I think. You know, based off the videos that Kalai has been uploading. China going through government issues where they enslaving their people and stuff like that. China is a big part of this scheme because they are technologically advanced. I don't know if they're technologically advanced naturally or if they stole a lot of the blueprints from the original beings of this planet and used it to their advantage. I don't know. And then, like I said in one of my older videos, if you go back and watch, like machine is literally Ma-Shin or Ma-China. Ma-China. They are the mother of the machines, the inorganic machines. So yeah. Then Beijing, China. The military is involved as well. So basically, and they always have the white man with the Asian woman, or see what I'm saying? They working together. Caucasian. They work together to overthrow the organic people of this planet. I'm not doing this. They doing it. They literally showing us. And plus, I gotta show y'all something while this video going. Hopefully it don't cut off. Okay. I want to read something. Hold on. So basically, hold on. Let's see. Now, if you read this, how the dark forces are getting away with their evil acts. One of the main reasons why the dark forces and their minions tell us what they are doing to the human race, or are planning to do to the human race, is because they do not want to violate the law of free will. If they violate the law of free will beyond a certain point, the universe will send its cosmic forces to teach them lessons, which I told y'all about. The cosmic forces are the cosmic police, the real police. The police that we have on this planet now in the system, they don't know nothing. They just minions. They are copies of the real police that are what they talking about in this article. It's the cosmic forces to teach them lessons, because they already overstepping boundaries, which could destroy their empire. Some people refer to these as lessons, as karmic lessons. Now, karmic lessons are basically, they have to tell us what they doing to lessen their karma, because they already know they overstepping their boundaries anyway. But if they feel like if they let us know what they doing, that'll lessen their karma or keep their matrix going. By telling us what they are doing to the human race in movies, TV shows, music, and video games, they are giving us a choice and a chance to say no, one of the main reasons why they like to use these mediums or media is because most people do not take these messages broadcasted from these mediums seriously, aka Avatar. They think it's fake, just blue people, they just nothing. They think this stuff just made up. They just got it out of their ass. But really it's based off real life events that took place in the past and constantly taking place in the present, or what we would call the present. But yeah, right here they showing you that they work together. I caught a good shot of this, and I've been told y'all about this in past videos anyway.
The seed is going to be the salvation of our company.
See, they're looking for that seed, to plant that seed. They gotta see that's how they stay alive with us. Earth has literally became a harvest planet, and they've been using us as harvest, and we didn't know it. So that's pretty much it. All I want to talk about for right now. Let me see.
We take delivery tonight, and next month we detonate safely in the Mongolian desert. We'll create enough transformium for 100 years.
See, they working on creating all different type of resources, harvesting resources and stuff like that. They doing all that stuff out in open areas that we do not occupy, while we up in the city, up here fighting, beefing over gas prices and money and stuff like that. They out there experimenting, figuring out ways to keep us in the fence, mentally and physically. And they talking about some transformium that, that remind me of Eternium from the movie Black Adam. Eternium, which is a resource. Y'all don't even know that we are resources. we come from the source, and we are resources. So yeah, and the creators will claim you back, will take you back. Cause we just renting this little meat suit right here. We just renting this. We rented this to come into this realm, and they will take it back. You not taking your body back from Earth. Earth's gonna keep the body. You see what I'm saying? So yeah.
Dad, I'm tired of running and stealing.
I think I'm gonna stop it right there, but hopefully y'all learned something from this video. Like I told y'all, bro, like this stuff deep. This old movie. Well, it's just 2014, but still, the fact that they put this in here, we up against artificial technology, artificial intelligence. I still don't know what KSI stand for. I'm guessing the I in KSI stand for intelligence. I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, I'm about to get back to my day, watching this movie or whatever, or probably watch another movie and break that down too, because I like sharing my perspective on what's going on. But yeah, like I said earlier about karmic debt and stuff like that, they have to let us know what's going on. Cause basically it's like they on borrowed time. The more they let us know what they doing to us, the more they get a chance at holding off on their debt that's old. These people owe bloodshed. These people done killed millions and billions and eons worth of organic people, harvesting them, getting away with it because they've been showing us what they've been doing the whole time. But a lot of us so dumbed down that we don't even recognize it. So they just gonna keep buying as much time as they have, because that's all they have is their little fake time. Because we are infinite, and as long as we are infinite, they gonna have an infinite source of fake power. You see what I'm saying? Like, since we are infinite, they basically using us as infinite batteries to constantly run their system. That's why they got to keep looping over and over. All we do is celebrate these holidays over and over. All we do is go to church over and over. All we do is work for money over and over, pay bills over and over. Salute. And like I said, humanity is humanity is the enemy. This is how they getting us. They got us locked into being a human. And when our soul form, we are not human. We are beyond a human. But they got us locked in this frequency as a human. Until we break out of it, we just gonna remain slaves, mentally and some physically. So yeah, with that being said, go watch Transformers Age of Extinction. Go watch the whole series if you want to. This is just one that I pretty much chose, and it stuck out to me with the storyline. So yeah, Either God signing out. Peace.